Hello, good afternoon. This is Kate Cherry. I'm here with, let me just change the view. Here we go. I'm here with Lanna Hussain from Love Happens to Me. My name's Kate Cherry. I'm the Regional Director of the Athena Network in Bedfordshire and St Albans. We have groups in Bedford, Woburn, Salford, Luton, St Albans and Redbourn, and we run Cappuccino Connections coffee mornings as well, all online now and virtual, so we can support and connect people during this very strange time that we find ourselves in. One thing I like to do is member spotlights, so you can, the outside world, outside of our supportive community, can meet our members and find out a bit more about what they do and get their message out there. And so today we are meeting with Lanna, who is a mindset coach, as you can see from the banner she's very cleverly put up behind her. Hi Lanna.
Hi, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. We've known each other for years, haven't we? But I love it because the more we meet each other, we met through networking, didn't we? But the more we meet each other, the more we find out about each other, and we just know we get on anyway. So we're kind of proof that you can start networking for your business and your bottom line, but then you continue to see people and connect with them because you just really like them and you build some great relationships. So I'm very thankful to have met you.
Thank you.
So let's crack straight on. Tell us a bit about what you do, what your business is and how you help people.
Okay, so I'm a mindset coach, and if I move my head, you can say it says with a spiritual twist. So when you and I met originally, way back when, I was working predominantly as a crystal healer, running crystal workshops, and that then turned into coaching, partly because my clients needed it, and I was doing a lot of coaching work, and my background has always been people. So I've studied social anthropology, psychology, I was a doula, and I've got the holistic side as well. So I now work online and run online courses and membership groups for people, women, to really feel supported, encouraged, motivated to live their lives how they want to, in their most connected way with themselves.
And you had, am I right in saying you had a bit of a shift in your business? Was it like a couple of years ago now?
Yeah,
what you were doing to what you're doing now?
Massively, yeah, because I was focusing mainly on the holistic side, so offering crystal healing and workshops and teaching people how to use crystals to help themselves. And then the clients that I had really needed that coaching support, so it shifted into more mindset work. And then from there it all went online because it just became a bit easier to get everyone in one space online rather than one space in the physical realm.
And that must be great for you because I'm a crystal client of yours, although not a massive one. But we went through the process, didn't we? If I came to one of your workshops, you looked at what crystals, well, you just through a series of questions, you helped me identify what crystals I could be carrying around, and they are actually over there. But I guess it must be really, you must be so tempted once you've done that to say to someone, well, how do I use it? Why do you need this? How to use them? And it naturally leads on to the coaching, doesn't it? I would have thought.
Yeah, it does. And it was, when you're healing someone, I kind of don't like that word, but when you're offering support for someone from a more holistic perspective, so with crystals, and I'm a Reiki practitioner as well, so those things combined, you end up getting to know them quite well. And there's a lot of talking therapy, and then it turns into, okay, well, what's the next step? What's going on underneath? And, for me, it's my 10-year anniversary this year of my anxiety hitting really bad. And I know that sounds like a weird anniversary to have, but I suddenly realised a few weeks ago that, actually it was 10 years ago when it just kind of took over my life. So I went from someone en route to becoming a lecturer at uni, that was my intention, to lecture in anthropology, to someone that anxiety was so bad I just had to stop, take time out and sort of figure it out. And then my journey of figuring out what was going on inside my head started, really.
And that's what led you to do what you do now, is it?
Yeah, because I feel like it was a long 5 years from that point of the anxiety being really bad to me having my self back in how I knew myself. And I tried so many different things. I tried the more traditional methods of CBT, medication, and then started more holistic things when I didn't feel like I was getting enough of what I wanted. And if I can give people shortcuts to getting there quicker than 5 years, hey, I'm all about that. So
Oh, I love that. And I love how many people in our community have ended up running their business based off their own experiences as well.
Yeah, because you just know so much more, don't you, about the process, what it's like, and how you would have liked to have been helped at some point, but didn't find it or wasn't there, whatever the reason was.
I love that. And so why did you join Athena?
Well, you and I have known each other for 6 years, 7 years, I don't know how many it's been.
Probably about
That.
years, yeah.
And you spoke about Athena, and I had in my head, right, and then you started mentioning St Albans, and I thought I'm never going to go as far as Bedford. That seemed quite far from where I was. So when you come to St Albans and it's down the road, then I'm going to have to join. I'm going to have to try it, because I like the idea of these women coming together month after month, getting to know each other, and being able to kind of grow their businesses together.
But your original perception of networking, and we met networking, I'm pretty sure someone introduced it, you weren't necessarily someone who wanted to go networking, were you?
I'm not like a natural networker or someone that's like, yeah, let's go networking. I think because I knew you, because you spoke about it, because I like you, it was like, okay, I'll try it because I trust you. So it's all on you, Kate.
I love that. And I think that's it. You need to get a feeling about something, don't you? As well as wanting to grow your business. It's doing something you've never done before. You're going out of your comfort zone naturally, aren't you? So I can understand if there's something that makes that a bit easier. But yeah, you did surprise me because to my mind, we've just become friends. So the fact that you then wanted to join my networking group, I was like, oh, right, okay, yeah.
Well,
And
it is that, like
you actually joined without visiting, didn't you?
Yeah, because I'd made up my mind. In my head, it was, right, once she launches St Albans, I'm going to join. And that was it. So I was just waiting for you to say, okay, I've launched St Albans.
It's now.
Right, I'm coming. Yeah, there you go.
What have you enjoyed so far? It's been a relatively short time, hasn't it? Because you're in the Redbourn group, which is really new. But what have you enjoyed so far about it?
It's amazing how many people you can meet. And I suppose especially because it's all virtual at the moment. So I've been hopping into other groups and just get to know people on a different level. It's nice just having these conversations, not even necessarily about business, but about each other and how we're coping with everything that's going on right now, and building those relationships.
I think there's a lot of idea generation going on as well, isn't there?
Yeah, and I suppose because I was already online, work-wise, it's not much different for me. So then if I can help, I know some people are really affected by it, and if they need a bit of a boost, then that's what I do, isn't it?
Brilliant. And so tell us, what's next for you? Well, no, actually, first I'd ask you if you had tips for someone, having done it yourself, someone going into business right now, what tips would you give someone anytime? But then in particular, I guess right now, what advice would you give them with the current situation?
I think the biggest thing is do something that you love doing that doesn't feel like work. So, figure out what your strengths are and what comes really easily to you. Because then if you're working on those, like for me, I love helping people. So my day, I can't wait to get up and get working. It's not like it's, oh, I've got to go to work kind of feeling. And if you're going to run your own business, it takes a lot of effort, a lot of time. You want to be excited to be involved in it and to grow it and see it actually come out as what you intended it to be. So that, and then I would say use this time now to really sort of step out of the comfort zone. Try those things that you might be thinking about, or those hobbies that you think maybe I could turn into a little side business even, because you've potentially got more time now than ever, and you can do some research and explore it and give yourself that chance to.
I've heard a lot of stories actually of people who had a plan and never time to do it, and they're using this time to build that out and think about it properly. Yeah. Although I don't know about you, I haven't had much time to think at the moment.
I've been busier, if anything, so I can't complain. But I mean, it is making me continually think, okay, how can I support more or do different things to boost everyone during this time?
And we were just talking, weren't we, about things we might continue actually once lockdown, but in particular social distancing stops, which we don't know when that'll be. What are the elements of our business, how we've made it now, that we might actually continue because it's working quite well like that.
Yeah, and I feel fortunate that I did take the plunge last year, because I ran workshops in person for 4 years before I then turned them online. I'm glad I took the plunge to actually do it, because now, obviously, with the situation, who knew this was going to happen? It's that much easier, but it's so flexible as well. You know, it is about keeping some flexibility. If you're going to work for yourself, it might as well be worth it. It might as well not feel like you're having to do stuff that other people tell you to do, which is kind of what you feel like when you're working for someone else potentially.
That's true. And so mindset in what you do is ever so even more important, isn't it? So what are you working on at the moment then? What's next for you in the business?
Well, today I have launched my new Crystal membership group. So I have a couple of membership groups for ladies that want monthly support. So one is more mindset focused, where they get training sessions, group coaching sessions, and a moon ritual lesson, because I can't leave out the spiritual side. And today I launched the crystal one. So it basically is a package of crystals to your door every single month, but it's a surprise, so you won't know what they are. And then a private Facebook group where I will do a reveal video telling you what they are, what their healing benefits are, and how to use them for that month. And I'm launching it at £15 per month for the first 15 members. So I've got 3 ladies that have signed up this morning. So that's my new. It's kind of like giving a piece of fun and excitement and luxury to everyone to their front door, especially right now when everything feels a bit uncertain and hard and difficult.
That's such a lovely idea as well, and it's a great way to, firstly, for new clients to get to know you, but also I'm sure you've got existing clients that have jumped on that.
Yeah, because it's a good way of getting crystals every single month, so building up your collection and building up your knowledge, and just having something for you that's not going to break the bank.
So you must give me a link to that, and what we'll do is put it in the comments when we share this out on social media. But if anyone wants to contact you right now, Lanna, where should they go? How should they contact you?
So I'm a Facebook girl, I'm afraid, for business. So it's either Love Happens to Me is my Facebook page, or my free Facebook group. So I do live training every day in there. That is Accessing the Powerful Energetic You. It's a bit of a mouthful.
Love it. Thank you so much. And thanks for your time. I hope everyone else enjoyed that and getting to know my lovely friend Lanna. I enjoy getting to know her all the time. And we were just saying, when are we going to next be able to have one of our burger dates?
I know.
And we don't think it's going to be for a while.
I just have to bring our own.
Keep doing this instead. Yeah, exactly. Although I can't make a burger that good, but
you might be able to by the end.
Our March meetings, no, not March, May meetings are out there on our Facebook page now. And so we have 2 cappuccino connections because we've ramped that up, what I have in my regions for our members. And then we've got the 5 Athena meetings in our region, and we're absolutely still welcoming visitors. Your visitor fee is then redeemable off membership should you wish to come back. And if you wish to come back, you will at the moment also get an extra month membership for free, and you can then visit during this time we're online. You can visit any group nationally for free, which is what Lanna alluded to, which has enabled her to visit Borehamwood and Radlett, and you're going to Potter's Bar, aren't you? So it's allowing people to get around and meet a lot more people, but for free. So part of their normal membership payment. So thank you very much. Thanks, Lanna.
Thank you.
And any questions, you can contact me through this page or through my profile wherever you've seen this. Thank you.